does tabletop gaming mean to you?
Tabletop gaming mean to me?
Yeah.
Well, you know the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the war between heaven and hell. The part about the devil, yeah, it means that.
Dungeons & Dragons has picked up a lot of bad press over the years, just literally because of ignorance.
It's a game of imagination.
The victim of a seemingly innocent game, a fantasy role-playing game in which the players create an imaginary character. These characters are then plunged into a fantasy world of invented terrors. The point of the game is to amass a fortune without being killed. It's kind of a psychodrama, you might say, where these people deal with problems in their lives by acting them out. But in this case, there might be a loss of distinction between reality and fantasy.
And promise me you won't play that awful game anymore.
Tabletop, it inspires kids, especially younger people, to read, have some imagination, get them out in front of a TV, get them out with some friends. I mean, it sure isn't the, normal thing that people do these days, especially.
I always considered myself kind of a wacko, so a misfit of society, so I relate to the half-orcs,
Now I'm just Satan himself, so not that I really care.
When has Obama ever come out and said he is not a dragon?
What does tabletop gaming mean to you?
Poling committed suicide on June 9th of 1980 at the age of 16. Poling blamed her son's suicide on his involvement with the role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons. Pat Poling launched a lawsuit against the high school where Bank and other students got involved with the game. The case was thrown out of court in October of 1983. Poling appeared on numerous TV talk shows and radio programs. She authored a book called The Devil's Web, and also booklets that were distributed to demonstrate the dangers of Dungeons & Dragons.
As you might already know, D&D is a game you play with the aid of some dice, some miniatures, and books. But what really makes D&D special is that it's a game you play together with your friends. It's shared storytelling with lots of social interaction, both in the game and around the table. You and your friends play heroes exploring a medieval fantasy world. Your goals are to complete quests, explore ancient ruins and dungeons, fight monsters.
Tabletop gaming is a place to go make friends because everybody there is pretty cool, and we all realize that we're about as nerdy as it gets, so there's really no hate.
Robbie! Pardue! What are you doing?
Going to join the Great Hall.
You can't. It's a trap.
I have spells. I'm going to fly.
You don't have enough points. I am the maze controller.
Maze controller?
Yes. And I have absolute authority in this game.
Game?
Game.